This film is a general and lighthearted introduction to Worldwork, the application of process work, also known as process-oriented psychology, to small and large groups, organizations, open forums, communities, politics, local, national, and international conflicts, and social issues of all kinds. Worldwork was developed by my partner and husband, Arnold Mindell, in the late 1970s and 80s. Today, Worldwork is practiced by individuals and groups in many different places and cultures around the world. Here are a few of those areas. This film introduces a few of the many Worldwork ideas and awareness methods that can be used by facilitators, leaders, and anyone who would like to bring an even deeper form of democracy to life in groups, communities, and moment-to-moment interactions. The film will look in a lighthearted way at 4 aspects of Worldwork: Worldwork background and introduction, democracy's next step, deep democracy, Worldwork as a theory, and as a multifaceted method and practice. Worldwork involves focusing on the facts and realistic elements of group interactions, as well as the moment-to-moment awareness of background feelings, dreams, visions, and subtle communication signals of all participants. In other words, Worldwork's theory and practice brings together linear and nonlinear or dreamlike approaches to working with groups under one unifying paradigm. Together, these approaches make it possible to discover a group's inherent wisdom, more sustainable resolutions, and develop greater relationships and teamwork with many kinds of people.
Why don't you remind us about the style of the film?
Okay. As you may have heard in Sally Rue's introduction, in order to sport both the linear and dreamlike aspects of Worldwork, ideas in this film are explained with the help of linear and practical information, pictures and cartoons, some music,
and a bunch of animated figures like me.
Parts of the film will appeal more to the child side of you, others will speak to the adult side, and parts will talk directly to the elder inside of everyone. And each section of the film can be understood as a kind of crash course, lasting about 10 minutes or less. I hope you enjoy learning about Worldwork in both a practical and fun way. And in any case, this is a style and way the film wanted to come out of me. It's my particular take on Worldwork. Time and history will inevitably show limitations and improvements of this work. And as Sally Rue said earlier, Worldwork really needs to be described by many people, each in her or his own way, and from the viewpoint of many different cultures. My hope is to gain a bit of distance from events, make learning fun, and then to actually apply that learning to real-life events, and to show how Worldwork can add greater awareness and new possibilities for group, community, and political life, and ultimately help create a better world for everyone. To learn even more about Worldwork, see Arnie's many books including The Year One, Sitting in the Fire, and The Deep Democracy of Open Forums. Other information and videos at our website, as well as the many references listed at the end of the film by the many world workers and facilitators around the world. Okay, in the next section we'll learn a little about the history of process work and how Worldwork developed. See you then.